beginning was, let's just have fun working in this form, the round. I've never written a round. Let's see what happens. Here we are together.
So as each song was written, it started to grow a fabric of healing. And that created a kind of a dimension that started to become a journey of ourselves with other people. Myself, Marina, and Emil, the members of October Project, coming together with other musicians.
The Book of Rounds is called 21 Songs of Grace because each song is intended to elaborate on and explore a beautiful part of what it is to be human. Each one is written as a fugue of positive messages, like modern mantras, that upon repetition have an effect on both the singer and the listener, so that everyone comes out of the performance transformed.
I was first introduced to the Book of Rounds back in the spring of 2015 when we were performing Carmina Burana with the Austin Symphony, and October Project was in Austin. I had the great pleasure of having a breakfast meeting with Peter Bay, the artistic director of Austin Symphony, and October Project when they presented me with the score. We were able to then decide that Chorus Austin would present the premiere performances of the Book of Rounds and then ultimately lead to this recording project.
The first time we heard this sound, especially in the environment, it's typically in a church where a choir sings or another reverberant environment, it was so gorgeous.
When I heard the piece for the first time live, I didn't expect the impact. It was incredible to be in a group of people, hundreds of people, weeping openly at once against their will and involuntarily, and to discover that I was one of them.
There was moment after moment in the live performance, and I was sitting literally on the front row. I loved it, but I wanted to hear it about 12 more times.
We thought, this has to be recorded. This has to be, held in a way that we'll be able to see it again and hear it again.
In this process, we're in this beautiful church in Austin recording, and it's subject to all the elements of the environment, which can be enhancing and also a challenge, motorcycle rolling by or thunder happening. But we're together in this, it's actually the choir room, what is our control room, and it's a very exacting process. We're in there with Ryan and the choir as they're putting their heart in every take. The goal is to get to the point where we all go, there it is.
When it comes to collaborating with October Project, I couldn't imagine a better team to work with. These human beings get what art is about, they get what music is about, they get what changing lives is about.
The Book of Rounds is seemingly a light piece. It's very translucent. Emil's melodies, Emil's sense of music is very opening. It's very expansive. And KG's arrangements are very epiphanal and very intimate.
Emil's sense of melody is God-given. It's so beautiful. Listening to the entire piece, the entire hour's worth, is transformative.
Working with Emil is like finding a soul brother. Working with Julie speaks to a level of depth in my soul. That's what every one of these lyrics in the Book of Rounds does. Marina not only is an artist and a singer who we all love to listen to, but as a collaborator, she's incredible ears.
Anyone who has an appreciation for beautiful melody, exquisite lyrics, harmony, any of those aspects of it, those are people who will be drawn to it. I think that it has a pretty wide appeal across many different kinds of listeners.
I actually find the journey of the rounds to be incredibly profound. I think the celebratory nature of pieces like Ready, like Joy, counterbalanced with really introspective moments like grace, or rain, or something in between, like home. We have so many pieces of this puzzle that put themselves together in what, for me, resonates in a full human experience.
There are artifices of geography everywhere that separate us, that divide us. You know, someone's born in one country, someone speaks a different language, someone has a different way of doing something. But music is the geography of the heart.
So we can move on? Hey!